Here is the Australian team. It is unchanged from their 18-0 win over Tonga last week. Try scorers in that game with Tom Trebojevic, Hamaso, Tabuai, Fido, Tom Deard, and all of last week's debutants back again. Zach Lomax, Mitch Moses, Warriors Player of the Year, Mitch Barnett among them. Captain for this team is Isaiah Yeo, the coach Mel Meninga. Yes, Mel Meninga, part of the Australian team that played in Christchurch for the last test. These two played against each other back in 1989. New Zealand has 6 players backing up from that 30-0 win over the Kangaroos in Hamilton 12 months ago. Jermaine Isa-Ako Matamoko, Chance Nuku-Kruksta, who moves into the halves for this games. James Fisher-Harris back captaining the team. Isaiah Papali'i, Joe Tapine. Debuts coming up today for Keeney, Warbrick, Crosland, White, who's starting with Griffin Neem back to the bench, and Jordan Ricky, who'll come off in his hometown. And how about Sean Johnson? That is the shortest retirement in the history of rugby league, isn't it? He is back for the first time in 5 years. James Fisher-Harris captains the team and the coach in his first test as
a smile on the face of Sean Johnson. Absolutely loves it, and you said what's going through his mind. I think his mind hasn't been as still.
now the haka. That one against Samoa last year will live long in the memory. What are we going to get today? It's like Joe Tapine has got the honour in 2024. This is such a really cool moment for him. And Peter Heku as well. Well, the stage is set. And it's going to be the Australian team with the first possession. Here comes Collins. Taken strongly by Scott Sorensen.
So strong.
2 tackles left in the set. Grant. Deard in. And there's Crichton juggling for the first try. Tiniest bit of separation here, Monts, between the finger and the ball.
Angus Crichton loses the ball over the goal line and fails to ground it.
At least a centimetre there in terms of separation between the two. Mel Meninga will not be happy at all. So will his teammates.
In the middle, guys.
Bread and butter that. You put that one down every day of the week.
There goes to Hoist. Again from Mitch Moses. Oh, what a catch there from Lomax. And luckily again for New... He's played just 34 NRL games. There's no Fahu White. Here's Trebojevic to start the set for Australia.
Matt, move! Here we are. Joseph Mafahu. Hold here. Hold. Let's go.
Can the Kangaroos come out of their line? Nice spread of the ball into Carrigan in midfield. close meters, contact meters there from Carrigan. Moses standing nice and flat. Back comes Collins. Collins busts through, and he's going to score, Lindsay Collins. Terrific try for the front rower.
Well, you don't normally see that from Lindsay Collins, do you? He normally goes through the middle, not that far out as well. He split two defenders. You see Kangaroos in there at A. Just get beat. Him and Phoenix Crosland collide. They missed the tackle. Look, even in the clear, he would have been used to that, Glenn. Gets over the line, he puts the ball down, running in space. Just slices the two defenders. Kangaroos hopefully didn't get a knock to the head in that.
Okay.
He stretches out, no one able to catch up with him.
He's had a terrific season, Lindsay Collins, hasn't he? Really has developed magnificently the last 2 to 3 years. So 6 points to 0 with 17 minutes gone in the first half. Oh, Kiwis needed that penalty.
I need you to react as well, okay, Angus?
Hiku, that's a good run.
It's only a
Hiku once
He wants to play footy.
Look, that penalty too not coming that time for Hiku. Here's Neem with his first carry. So 3 South Islanders in the Kiwis team. Griffin Neem, Jordan Riki, we haven't seen yet. And Jermaine Issa-Ako here is Fisher Harris.
Help! Release! No, don't milk it, James! You're milking, James!
Phoenix Crosland.
Harry.
Here's Johnson. Keeney, well read there by Hawaii Fido.
He came in straight away, ball and all, locked him up.
Now White. Good late footwork there from Nalfahu White.
Good minutes as well.
Now Johnson, looking likely here the Kiwis. Papa Lee, beautiful hands. Here comes a try. Oh, that's brilliant. Issa-Ako.
Well, you saw the tears at the start with the anthem. You know how much it means to this young man, the local boy. Defensively, offensively, even Nalfahu White, the late footwork, splitting him, being able to play that ball with pace. Sean sees a little bit of a matchup. He comes down here. Look at this. Ability to keep that ball alive. Quick hands over the line. Wonderful work. That's how you answer back, Glenn.
You know, the timing of the passing there was absolutely perfect. Even there from Hiku. Nailed it. We're locked up with 13 to play in the first half. Taken nicely by his opposite number that time.
Help! Release!
And Angus Crichton. Short side play for Johnson.
Back to the ball, homicide.
Hiku chasing through. And there's going to be a penalty there against the Kiwis.
Make contact with him. Interference.
Make contact with him on his way through as well, but then there's also disruptor that we saw early on in the year. There's a lot of stuff in and around this, which makes it a little bit awkward. You're watching.
Angus. Just run straight.
Late penalties in the game now. The penalty count 5-3 in Australia's favour.
Thanks. Hold it.
Going against Hiku. Crichton. So far, White and all stood up pretty well, haven't they, these players with a little bit less experience.
Let him up, Phoenix!
Here's Ruben Cotter.
Straight Murata. Go, 2.
Yo.
Outside.
Moses. Trebojevic. Oh, he's through. Tom Trebojevic. Look out. Here's Lomax. Lomax. Terrific finish for Zach Lomax. Great try to the Kangaroos.
He is a big human as we see we go down this way. Back door here. Mitch Edwards. Watch him here. In and away. Beats Tomoko. Beats Warbrick. Even Chance can't come across. Then he puts Lomax in the corner. Look at that. He had a bit of work to do. Kangaroos comes over, but just how he just goes in and away on his man. He steps off his right. He beats Chance coming across on the cover. Then he positions himself nicely on Kangaroos. So it just gives him enough time to get there without him going for the ball as we take a look. And that is a try, Glenn.
Fantastic finishing there from Zach Lomax. Scored tries in that Australian team. And Mark Elia scored the only try for New Zealand. So there's a bit of history for you as Zach Lomax nails that penalty and eases the score out to 12-6. There's Ruben Cotter's long-lost cousin sitting in the stands tonight.
Stay behind, guys! Stay behind!
It's been a great turnout. A number of different jerseys out there as well.
Stay behind when you're ready.
Yeah, this game sold out 2 weeks ago. Here's Isa Ako.
I'll be ready for anything here.
Barnett off the back fence. Tell you what, great contact by
Let him up, Jay!
16 Marata Nyukore.
Back straight. Hold here, hold!
Barnett trying to get one more penalty for his team there.
Outside.
Cowboy Fido wrapped up nicely there by Jermaine Isa Ako. So that's going to end the first half. 3 tries in the first half to Lindsay Collins. That was converted by Lomax to give the Australians 6-0. Isa Ako comes back with a try and a conversion to lock the scores up. And we've seen Lomax with that brilliant try in the corner. And then that last penalty for a 12-6 lead at half-time. It is Australia leading New Zealand here in Christchurch, 12-6. Second half here in Christchurch, round 2 of the Pacific Championships of 2024. And here comes Griffin Neem straight back into the action. Johnson. You caught it. Running at Murray. And getting rid of Murray. Marata Nyukore. Here's Crosland. Johnson looking good. Tamoko. That's brilliant try-saving tackling by the Australian. Series start for the Kiwis. Neem almost squeezes through defenders. Crosland again. Johnson. Lob pass. Here's Isako. Can't quite get there, and the Australians hang on.
That's what they've got in abundance. First of all,
In the middle, play the ball.
see Coates coming across, but then that man who's been a wonderful fullback in his time too, there to stop it.
Edwards meets it nicely.
Let him up, man. Isaiah, Scott.
Again, good chase by Chance Nickel-Kusta. And Matomoko. Now Lomax. Finally, we feel like we're taking a little bit of a...
Back here, Isaiah.
The amplitude has just come down a couple of decibels, but not much.
Oh, look at that defensively. Good since he's come on. He's been loving every little moment in the jumper.
So some excellent numbers being fashioned up by several players now as the Australians look to split them here. Here's Lomax. Stopped in his tracks by Will Warbrick. Moses back on the inside goes Young. Last play now for the Australians. They've got their pace up. Here's Grant on the short side. Lomax. He's there. Zach Lomax gets the try. And it's a third in the game, a double for Zach Lomax.
So much against him, multiple sets. Didn't have quite a lot on. They knew straight away to play up. They saw some numbers this side. They quick play the ball. They stripped the numbers. You saw a couple of guys retreating. Harry Grant sees it. Enough numbers there, but just guys not quite communicating on who you've got. Once again, just look at that. Goes down the short side, in and away, keeps the ball alive. And the athlete of a man who is a big human, great footwork.
Crosland. Johnson lobs over. They've got an overlap here, New Zealand. Sorensen. Here's Warbrick. Good tackle from Edwards. 2 tackles left in the set. Johnson looking for gaps again. New Zealand. Nat Kenny from a standing start. Here's Neem. Good hands from Riki. Here's Isa Ako. Plenty of green jerseys there, though, to swallow it. Last play now, but the Kiwis have gone 80 metres here. Johnson kicking far for Warbrick, but the ankles are wrong. Oh! How about that from Will Warbrick?
Are you kidding me? Will Warbrick just been giving them all a rap with how good the debutants have been. He has been outstanding, but then you throw in a touch of class and X factor with how he scored that try. The kick once again on song from Sean. Oh, look at that. No touch there. Cutting away the spin, the pirouette. You can't touch me. And he scores that. Charles Little Crockstead climbs the ball too. He's happy, Glenn.
This has got this replay. Oh, yeah.
Thanks, Joe.
Kiwis have gone 100 metres there.
No tackles, yardage.
There's Lomax. There's the knock on there from Warbrick. That's why they didn't challenge it.
Go, come on, because they do.
Coates.
Release Jordan!
Grant. Here's Edwards. Crichton. Australia's a bit flat-footed in the set so far.
Hold here. Go, 3. Good work, Cody.
Now Carrigan. Looking for some front foot running ball. Again, it's a slow play the ball.
It's good for the Kiwi side. They're trying to find a bit more joy.
Yoda Moses now to Edwards. Dylan Edwards cuts them to pieces. Moses is there, and this could be the sealer. Mitch Moses. Just as you think the Australians are just starting to fatigue, they hit you where it really hurts. 20-10.
They absorb some pressure. They come from the end. We said they look flat-footed, and they just pounce. Tomoko had eyes for guys outside. Dylan.
So through it goes. It's 22 points to 10 with 6.5 to play here in Christchurch. Riki with a late offload. Here's Johnson. Here's White. He needs some support. Now Miakori was there. Now Fisher Harris. And that'll get it done in this game. Australia just a click or too good in this clash here in Christchurch. As they get the game done by 22 points to 10.